Hello. Monday morning. The coffee morning. I thought I'd, get back on the live stream, see how people are doing. Just closing some windows. Yeah, still got a sore throat, man. Still got a sore throat. Look at that. Yeah. Hey. Yes. The Breakdown Podcast t-shirt. Morning. I don't know if many people are going to tune in. I haven't announced this. I haven't told anybody that I'm going live. But yeah, if you're joining me, welcome. Let's have a sip of tea. Wow, that is hot, man. I boiled the kettle thing because I got one of those. It's not a kettle. Yeah, basically, it just throws out hot water, but it's never that hot. So I put it in the microwave for a minute, and now it's ridiculous. How is everybody? I haven't got many viewers, but it's Monday. It's early. What have you been doing? How was your weekend? Share with me. Let me vape. I haven't really got anything specific to talk about. I was just going to talk about, because we're not allowed to mention the C word. I was thinking that I was just going to share, that I've not been. Someone has anxiety right now. Hi, Olivia. Welcome. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I just decided, I made a conscious decision on Thursday night, I think it was, that I was going to stop watching the news and stop reading and watching shit on YouTube about conspiracy theories and stuff like that concerning the C word, because it had a mad negative impact on me I'm sure it was Thursday night. I'll tell you quickly. I went to bed and I'd been watching videos on YouTube about the 5G crap, and I went to bed and I just had this real horrible dream, like I was in a war, like everybody had guns and it was just every man for himself, and it was horrible. And then I woke up, but I don't know if I woke up in my dream, but I was still dreaming, or whether I woke up really. But I woke up and then I was getting this mad sound in my head. It was like a fax machine sound or the old dial-up internet. And I honestly thought I was being dialed in to 5G, maybe they've just switched it on, because I'd been so thinking about it so much. And then after that, whether I was dreaming, I woke up again. I don't know if I was dreaming still. Man, try and stay with me. But I was thinking to myself, how can you tell if your brain's, if you've been knocked out or something? What do people do? The referee or the doctor will ask, who's the prime minister, or what year is it? And I asked myself, who is the prime minister? And I genuinely couldn't remember, and it freaked me out. So I got up, I think it was Friday morning, because I weren't feeling great last week anyway. And then, greetings from California. Yeah, I got up Friday morning and just decided, that's it. No more news. I am not watching the news. I'm not listening to conspiracy crap. I'm just doing my own thing. And I tell you what, I have felt so much better over the weekend. I have had such a peaceful weekend. I haven't been out. I haven't done anything. But, that's no different, because I wouldn't anyway usually. We did some shopping, took some stuff to my dad. We went to a couple of local shops. We tried to go to a supermarket, but the queue was ridiculous. It was 400 meters, 500 meters long, people standing with trolleys outside the supermarket. So we just go to the smaller shops, and we got everything that we needed. But it was interesting, on Saturday morning, I think it was, me and my girlfriend went to the shop. Then we pulled up in the car park, and I didn't feel great. My head was still buzzing. Whether I've got a sinus issue at the moment or not, I don't know, but bear with me. Yeah, we went to the shop and we were sat in the car outside, and I said to my girlfriend, I don't really feel like I want to go in. I think I'm going to stay in the car. And then she was like, just give it a go. Just see how you feel. So we went in, did what we needed to do. We was in there good 20 minutes, half an hour, just walking around, grabbing stuff. And then when we came out, I was talking to the checkout girl and everything was fine. And we came out, and I felt so much better, man. So much better. It's all about that little confidence, like from every friggin' seed. Because I hadn't done anything all week, I just sat in, watched the news. I felt bunged up, like my head, whether it's hay fever or allergies or sinus issue or whatever it is. Like I didn't feel great. First time I went out, went to the shop, didn't feel like going in, went in, boom, confidence. Got back in the car after it, radio on, singing along, been listening to music at home over the weekend, like tidying up, playing on PlayStation and stuff. And yeah, just felt way better. Sorry, just seen comments. My dad said, as I'm not watching the news, did I know Boris was in hospital? I did, because this morning, driving back from dropping my girlfriend at work at like 5:30, they said on the radio, so I heard. Prime Minister's the twat now who's in hospital after shaking everyone's hands and saying the C word was no big thing. So yeah, Boris is in hospital. I watched the Queen thing last night. I was just getting ready because I have to go to bed early on a Sunday night because we know that we have to get up like before 5. So I was just getting ready to go to bed at like 8, and then I remembered the Queen's having a chat with us, so we watched that. Yeah, it was nothing, was it really? I mean, I don't know, what can she say? Nothing. Not really. But it was funny because my girlfriend is from the Czech Republic, and her mum messaged her as we were watching it, or when it just finished. Her mum messaged and said, "Oh, did you see the Queen was just on TV?" Like, even in the Czech Republic, they had it on TV. The Queen. And they refer to her as the Queen. She's our Queen. She's the Queen of England. Is she the Queen of England or the Queen of the UK? It's a bloody good question. So, yeah. Then, after going to the shop and feeling great and just feeling positive, I don't know, man. I just started doing a bit of thinking about myself and, like, I don't know. It's time to be grateful for the things that we have got. We've been so friggin' negative and concentrating on the negative for however long it's been. Like, we've been in lockdown. Is this the start of the 3rd week? I think it is. But this has been going on for ages now. And we've been so negative, and like people saying about their anxiety getting worse and what can I do and how can I keep practicing with getting out. Like, if you're struggling with agoraphobia and stuff, like, you still can. You're allowed to go to the shop to get essentials and stuff. And it's like, I don't know whether the way that it is at the moment was actually helpful for me going to the shop because of the social distancing thing. Like, it's not packed. There's not people freaking reaching over your shoulder trying to grab a loaf of bread. Everything just feels a lot calmer when you're out. It's like, I've always thought when you go on holiday, or when I do, like, and I go to the coast here in the UK, like Devon, Cornwall, those kind of places, it's always a lot calmer everywhere. Like, there's more space. People are just friendlier, and I don't know. People are just being nicer to each other, and that's the vibe that I'm getting when I'm going to the shop. I know it's not like I'm not going around supermarkets, so I don't know what it's like in there. But yeah, that's how I feel. I had a good weekend, man. I'm positive. I'm feeling good about myself because I'm not thinking about this negative crap that has just been bombarding everybody. Elizabeth II is Queen of the United Kingdom and the other Commonwealth realms. Thank you, Vance, for clarifying. So yeah, the Queen is popular everywhere. I didn't think that. I thought it was just us. We knew who the Queen was, because there's other royal families, right, of other countries. I'm sure of it. So is the Queen like the most popular of the royal families around the world? Come on, you from California? Answer. How popular is the Queen around the world? Obviously, I only get to see her from here on Christmas Day usually. But yeah, it was good. It was good that she put a message out. Hi, Brenda. Welcome to the coffee morning. Grab yourself a drink, sit, chill. That's all we're doing. And vaping, which probably isn't a good idea. I've got a sore throat, but I'll tell you why. Because I'm vaping this Mango Kush. It's CBD, and it always gives me a sore throat. But I already had a sore throat, so the Queen is very popular in California. Omar tells me. Interesting. So yeah, what's everybody's plans for the week? What have you done over the weekend? And what do you plan on doing this week that is going to, I don't know, going to lift your spirits, man? Olivia says Kate and William seem to be the favourites of the most. I like Harry and Meghan, to be honest. They're my favourites, but they're not even part of the royal family now, I guess. Well, they are, but you know what I mean. So yeah, what's your plans? What are you going to do? Are you going to watch the news? Are you going to turn it off and you're going to put some music on or do something? Wendy's vaping too much. Whoops. Yeah, I am at the moment. Omar asks, does CBD work for you? I would say to that, Barson's watching. Barson. Yeah, Harry and Meghan. What's wrong with that? Does CBD work for me? I only use a real low dosage, like it's only 30 milligrams, and I just add it to my normal e-liquid, so I don't think it's doing anything. I've never tried the CBD like drops or anything other than the vape stuff. I don't know whether it works. I notice when I don't, or previously, because now I like make sure that I've got loads of it, so I order like between 4 and 8 bottles every time I get it, and it's only like 10 quid a bottle because it's nice shirt dork. Fuck you, B. I nearly said Barson then. I'm gonna send you one. The Breakdown Podcast. Yeah. I only buy, well, no, I pay 10 quid a bottle, and it lasts me probably 4 or 5 days, I would say. So that's pretty cool. It's not too expensive, but it doesn't really do anything. I just like the flavors that I order, like the mango one and the OG thing. But yeah. So that's my experience with CBD. But I have got a podcast lined up with a guy that sells CBD. And I assume he's done a ton of research on the stuff. So I can find out. Like, I know that it's good for inflammation. It's an anti-inflammatory. But I don't know. Like, I've read a few news articles where people have said that it's cured their anxiety. And I question that. I do question it. Like, it might assist. It might relax some people and stuff. But I don't know. Yeah. That's where I stand on CBD. Does it work for me? It works because all I want from it is the taste. So, yeah. And B didn't get a YouTube notification again. What are they doing to me? Fuckers. No YouTube notification. I thought I won't announce that I'm going to go live. I'm just going to go live this morning and see what happens. No YouTube notification. Nobody's actually told me what they're going to do this week. What are your plans? Like, I know we're staying at home. Are you staying at home? Brenda got one. I don't know what. Brenda, I got one. Oh, a notification. Thought you was talking about vape pen or CBD. And Olivia got notified. So B, it's you. It's you, mate. Check your subscription. Make sure you got the notifications on, man. The hell? They must hate him. That's what it is, I reckon. They know you, mate. If they know you as well as I do, then they probably hate you. It's about time you joined me on one of these. I'm going to have to arrange that. I've got a couple of good podcasts lined up, actually. I've got Vincent Benedict. I don't know if people are familiar with him, but he does a lot of work. He's a therapist, coach thing. But I've seen some of his stuff, and he seems like he's one of the good guys. His prices aren't stupid. And I've actually seen that he goes to help people, which is nice. It's promising. That's what you want from a therapist, I think. There you are. Barson's working from home. Oh, yeah, working on your PlayStation, no doubt. Wendy's doing some gardening. Olivia's doing some cleaning and more cleaning and more cleaning. Yeah, I don't know what, I've got work to do. Like, I could carry on with work, but I don't know, I've just found myself not working for the past week or two. I feel like if everybody's in lockdown, and like they say, if you're not essential, you shouldn't really go to work, so I'm not going to work. Vance this week is decorating. Have I tried to contact Calum Best? I am actually in talks with Calum Best. He follows Anxiety United on Twitter, so he did agree to do a podcast with me. So we'll see what happens with that. I need to jump into the messages and see if I can get him to agree a time and stuff. I don't know if he's in the UK or America. That's a problem because the time zone. Like, I'm struggling to do podcasts at night, so it's difficult. B is going to be playing Warzone, which I probably will jump on. Omar said he just watched London Real with David Icke. Your thoughts? I don't know if I've seen London Real, but I did watch a David Icke program or video the other day on YouTube, and that's what I think got me triggered the other day. That's why Thursday night I had weird dreams, and I have made a conscious decision to just say I ain't watching anymore. Because yes, some of the stuff that he says makes sense, and we're not supposed to be talking about the C word, but he's talking about the tests being, they're not really testing for a virus, they're testing for a genetic change or something. I don't know. And then he talks about the 5G shit, and I'm sick of hearing about it. Like, there are a few questions. Like, if it's the 5G stuff, like, clearly it's not contagious. You can't catch whatever the 5G is doing to people. So why are doctors and nurses dying from it? And, like, bus drivers and stuff. Plus, if it was 5G that was doing all this, why aren't the people making the 5G, aren't they susceptible to it as well? Like, if Bill Gates is the mastermind behind all this shit and 5G is bringing people down, like, why isn't he worried about it? Is 5G not going to affect him as well? Or is he some kind of lizard being? You know, it all gets a bit far-fetched, if you ask me. Let's just stick to what we know. We know that people are unwell. We know that we should stay at home, and the numbers will hopefully come down. We're not talking about it anymore. Olivia can't decorate because the DIY shops are closed. Now, I noticed that B&Q is open here because we drove past it the other day. Julie is having awful dreams every night. Completely stop watching the news now. Yeah, good on you, man. That's what I've decided to do. Stuff the news. It's all bad. I'm not even watching Good Morning Britain. I just sat, like, I got home at about 10 to 6 this morning after dropping my girlfriend and just put YouTube straight on and just watched crap. Not news, not conspiracies, just anything. Like, looking back through, I tell you what I was doing, and this might be a good thing for you to do. Like, if you're stressed out and you subscribe to people on YouTube, whether it's me or whatever it is that you're watching, like, go back a few months before this all started and watch some of their videos where they're just not talking about it. Like, there's no mention of this. And it's really, like, it's refreshing. Like, to just watch a video. Like, I subscribe to a few vloggers and stuff, and just go back and watch a few of their old ones that I might have missed. And there's no talk of this crap. It's just, it almost feels normal for a minute, which is nice. So, yeah. I mean, that's it, really, for a Monday morning. I've got to do podcasts this week. I've got one to upload, the one that I haven't uploaded yet with Eddie. And then it'll be interesting to get some feedback on that. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I still don't know. All DIY stores in France are closed. Okay. Vance was prepared for the decorating mission. Now, they're still open over here. My son works for Screwfix, and they're still open. I'm not sure if they're open to the public, but B&Q was definitely open. I'm sure of it. There was loads of cars outside. Yes. What was I going to say? Yeah, I don't know, man. If you see a podcast, because I'm probably going to upload either today or tomorrow, like, give it a share for me, or comment on it, or like it. I don't know. Like, they're not very popular at all, the podcasts. I am intending on putting a vlog on soon, like maybe later today. I don't know. I'm spending a bit of time putting videos on. Like, I'm enjoying talking at the moment and trying to be, well, since the weekend, trying to be a bit more positive and not focusing on the shit that I have been for the last couple of weeks, because it's taking its toll. Like, if it reached a point for me last weekend, then I would imagine that other people are reaching the point where it's getting a bit much now. Not getting a bit much in the fact that we're staying at home and we're having to do this, because I think we're pretty good at that. It's getting a bit much now in that it's all we ever hear about, it's all we ever talk about. So let's be grateful for the things that we have got and that we can do, like family, friends, and roof overhead, and food in the fridge, and an annoying little dog in the background chewing. You know, enough money to survive, and friends, great viewers, great viewers, and B. That's pretty much it. I think I'm about done, man. It's a short stream today. I've not really got anything else to share. I did ask on Twitter and in the Discord group, and I think I posted in the Facebook group as well, if anybody had any questions, like I could do maybe a Q&A just to put some videos up on YouTube. And Twitter, right, I have 34,000 followers. I was going to say subscribers. 34,000 Twitter followers, and I don't think I got any questions. Andy's watching, so I mentioned Andy earlier. No, I didn't. I mentioned him in a video, in a vlog, because I'm doing a separate vlog. Andy is my cousin, and he did a video the other day all about gratitude and anxiety, and it struck a nerve, mate. It registered, and that's what got me thinking. I was talking to my girlfriend yesterday all about gratitude, so thank you for that one. I did watch. I didn't expect you to be watching, to be honest. Kevin the Transporter's in. Julie spent all afternoon listening to two friends singing on lives for NHS. Two friends singing. You don't want to hear me sing. Whew. But yeah, I think I'm about done, man. Gratitude makes a huge difference. It really does. That's the message. I like it. That's what I'm going with, especially for today anyway. But yeah, be grateful. What was I saying before I was rudely interrupted by my cousin? Gee, how dare he? What was I saying? Making a video? Oh, Q&A. Twitter. Yeah, I've got 34,000 Twitter followers, and I don't think I got one, I think. One question. I can't remember what it was, but I will answer it in a video. And in the Discord, I got a few, so I will do that. If anybody has a question for like a Q&A or something, just so I can do something. Come on. I'm not doing cross-stitch. I used to do that when I was little. But yeah, let's make some videos. Share it. Like it. Dislike it if you have to. But that's pretty much it, man. From the Decaf coffee morning, my cup is pretty much empty. Almost. I am off to have some breakfast and maybe some work. Probably PlayStation. Probably. It's important to keep the dexterity in the fingers and that. Kieran, where you been? Saying morning. People just getting up at 25 past 9. So yeah, watch out for the podcasts. Thanks, Vance. Thanks, Olivia. Have a great day. Monday, be grateful. Enjoy. I'll probably see you tomorrow morning. Maybe. Have a good one, man. Kieran was up, but he forgot. That just about sums everybody up. Bloody forgot. It's the most important live stream of the day. He'll pop in tomorrow. I'll pop in tomorrow. I'll catch you then. Keep up the good work. Cheers, Andy. And you, mate. Why am I on decaf? Coffee doesn't taste good. I don't drink coffee anyway. Shouldn't I be drinking tea? I am drinking tea, and it's decaf tea. By Julie. It's decaf tea bars, but like it's called a coffee morning because that's what people are familiar with. I couldn't call it the decaf tea morning. That would have just been weird. Bye, Omar. Have a wonderful day. I'll speak to you all soon, man. Bars, I'll see you on PlayStation. If you're on, laters.